What is up, my Squirtleites? It is I, your king, welcoming you back to more Let's Play Ōkami. In the last episode, we explored through Agatha Forest. And, well, that's basically all we did. We just explored. And we got some useful items. And in this episode, we're going to be heading on in here, just because I want to take a look for a minute. So this is... oh my gosh, there's meat! And roasted fish! Oh, for my Astro Pouch. I'm so glad I came in here. Roasted meat. That actually feels a lot. Freak, my Astro Pouch is almost full. And seriously, who's shooting arrows all over the place in here? Anyways, this is Karude's house, by the way. You'll never see him in here, I don't think. But this is his house. So if you ever want... well, actually, maybe you will later. I don't know. I've never really checked. But anyways, let's head over to this island and talk to this kid. Hello, kid. Oh, poor Ume. I wonder if he's okay. Oh, hello there, doggy. Are you all alone, too? I'm Kokari. Pleased to meet you. And his dad's got a bear on the head, but this kid's just got a rabbit. Boy, the forest Kokari. What? This? This is my fishing pool. Actually, there's no fishing line on the or hook on it right now, so I don't know why it's bending so profusely. But there's a reason for that. So, and also, why are you holding it out over the water? Like, I guess you're actually more... that's more like the sand. My dog Ume and I were exploring a secret place the other day. An ancient building known as the Suta Ruins. We'd never been able to get into the ruins until we found a key deep in the forest. But when we went in, we heard a horrible roar from deep within. I didn't waste any time getting out of there. I locked the entrance to the ruins and hightailed it home. I thought Ume had followed me, but he was nowhere to be found. But he's trapped back at those ruins. He must be crying, all scared and alone. If you know where he is, then why don't you go rescue him? This is no time to be fishing. Yes, well, there's a reason for that. You see, on my way home from the ruins, I fell near the water's edge and in went the key. I tried my hardest to fish it back out, but I lost all my line and hooks. All I have now is this pole. Shut up! Ouch! Now cut that out. There's nothing I hate more than a crybaby. You were the one who left your dog in those dangerous ruins, so you gotta do whatever it takes to get the key and go help him. This is your responsibility. What? Listen here, kid. Fishing's all about attitude. Attitude, not really. More like patience. There's nothing you can't catch with the right attitude. Fish, babes, or whatever. It's one-track mind. It all can be yours. Go ahead, act like you're having fun. We'll watch. Sure thing, we'll watch. We'll actually do all the work here. What? Boy, this murky water sure gives me the creeps. People call it the deep abyss. Also, my pole is now 4 times as long as I am. Or, long as I am tall. Excuse me. People call it deep abyss because they can't see the bottom, but that's not why these waters are famous. Legend has it a humongous fish swallowed the moon reflected on the surface of the water. No one knows if the legend is true. But to this day, the moon never rises here in Agatha Forest. Give the fairy tales a rest, will you, kid? They're so gloomy. Think more positive. Have fun. Fun! Okay, Ami. Let's use that celestial brush of yours to help him out. There should be some fishing line on his pole, but there's not. So we'll just have to make some by drawing a line from the pole to the fish. AKA rejuvenation. Also, a little fun fact. Draw this on the tip. Get a flower. Now, let's draw this to the mouth of the fish. And it's time to start catching. Did I actually get a bite? Wow, that is confidence if I ever heard it. Careful now, kid. Don't pull with all your might. So what we need to do is we need to move the control stick in the direction opposite of the way the fish is going. Keep the meter in the green, so don't pull too hard. The second the prompt comes up, press the button and power slash it midair, and you have the fish. Instead of having to press a button prompt in the Wii version, you just have to flick the Wii remote. So, let's go over to the next one. Did I actually get a bite? I'm such a downer. So you don't get it in the red, or Kokari's stamina goes down, although it does pull the fish in a little bit faster. But in longer situations where you really have to fight, this is not worth it. Oh, I got a goby. So cute. What, no pun like in Animal Crossing? Whoa, did I actually get a gigantic bite? Look at the size of that shadow. As you can see, the red area in this one's a little bit bigger because this is a harder fish to catch. He's also going to move a lot more. Although not that much more, and look at, he's freaking huge. Holy crap. Ah, get it away. You caught giant salmon. Oh my goodness, that thing is ginormous. Flop. Flop. Wow, that's a big... well, that's a big one. I gotta do my Kokari voice. Hey! That's the ruins key. It popped right out of the mouth of that big old fish. Now I can go save Ume over at the ruins. I'm gonna go all the way in this time. That's what he said.
That's what she said.
What? No running away from me now. Hey, give that back. Good move, Ōkami. Can't have the kid getting hurt on your watch. You mean ours? Sorry, didn't know you weren't included. Well, what are we waiting for? We got a lost dog to find in the Squirtle ruins. So I guess we're taking matters into our own hands. Get away from Kokari or he'll try to hit you. And he can't even really leave his island anyways. So once you get over here, you're pretty much good. Now the Squirtle ruins are over here. If you didn't notice, there is a gigantic gate at the freaking entrance to it. So it's like, how can you miss that, really? There's also this guy that we can feed, so let's go ahead and do that. Also a treasure chest that we can open as soon as we open up the gate, because if we get close enough to the treasure chest, I believe it's just going to automatically open the gate for us. Oink. Wait a minute, crap. How are you ever supposed to get the key back? How would you ever shut that? There's got to be a lever on the other side or something. Let's go look for that kid's dog. I'm actually hoping we might find something more. Nobody's entered these ruins for ages, right? Just think about it. There could be a fabulous treasure hoard hidden in here. But enough talk, let's start looking. Sure thing after I get this. You obtained enhancing weapons, which talks about the gold dust. Okay. Squirtle ruins. Of course, in every game like this, there has to be a forest temple at the beginning. Right? Right. It's just like Twilight Princess. No, I'm kidding. That statue right there, I will definitely harken back to that at a later time. But just take note of it for now. It's actually quite a reference. Anyways, we have a save mirror right from the get-go, but we're not going to be using it because this episode still has so much more left in it. It's a pretty oddly shaped statue. Look at all this moss. Must have been here for ages. And what's up with that weird water? I don't think you want to go jumping in there, Furball. How about drawing some lily pads so we can check it out? Alright, that won't hurt, right? Oh. Well, we're not going in there. Okay, so Squirtle Ruins is kind of a nasty place right now. Got a Traveler's Charm, and we also have a treasure chest, which contains Enhancing Divinity, which I believe is just about using praise for whatever reason. Now we got an evil tree over here who decides to throw his fruit at me, but I'm not having any of that today. No, sir. No, sir. That is right. Get wrecked. So we have another one of these we can bloom open and get the Steel Soul Sake inside. Now, the Golden Lucky Cat does not bring items to you that you open from treasure chests. Like, for instance, the vase is not going to just come right to me. I'm sorry. It doesn't work that way with everything. As much as you'd like it to, it doesn't. Okay. Over this way, we got actually 2 cursed trees in here. Let's see if we can get this guy's attention. Boom! Oh, he actually got me. What the frick, man? Alright, throw that at me. Jeez, very rude of him. Also, are we about to get some ginseng? Oh, that's just a carrot. No, it is ginseng. What am I talking about? So there we go. We got that tree. And for some reason, this water is in okay shape. Don't ask me why. Hi, tree. Hey, you want to turn and face me? There you go, buddy. And back to normal you go. Okay, so let's try to jump this gap and... fine. Let's... Wow, Amaterasu. Let's not put on the freaking moon shoes right now. We don't need it. I was trying to think of something springy, and moon shoes are the first thing that came to mind. Shows you how much TV I watch. I actually don't watch that much at all. Anyways, this way we go. This is the way to grandmother's house. I mean, we're off to see the wizard, the wonderful wizard of Squirtle. And up here we go. And before we head that direction, let's actually backtrack. And I forgot to dash, actually. Oh, but hey, I still landed this. That's okay, that's okay then. That's okay, that's okay, that's okay. Now, over this direction, gigantic pots! Holy crap, those are bigger than me! Freak. Got a clover over here, and even though this is clearly stone, for some reason we can actually dig in this. I don't know why. It's probably, I guess, just deteriorated enough that we can. Whatever. Let's head back in this direction. And now we can actually continue to progress. Up, 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 There we go. And what's going on? Oh, just cutscene showing us where to go for whatever reason. Wasting my time. Okay. Over here. Granted, it's not wasting most people's time considering how early on in the game this is. So it's like, not everyone's going to know. By the way, take note. When you draw a lily pad, fun fact, occasionally a frog will appear with it and it will jump off and into the water. Glad that didn't happen when we drew that one in the poisonous gunk. But, you know, at the same time, it also would have been pretty hilarious. Now, right here, it's What's up with this round stone? It's much heavier than it looks. It doesn't look like it'll budge no matter how hard you push or pull it. Nope! Even giving ourselves a concussion won't do a darn thing. Well, that's a bud I can bloom. No? Oh, excuse me. Oh, this is an enemy! Well then! And no, this is not Ivysaur. This is a Bud Ogre. B-U-D Ogre. Yes. This is Shrek in the form of a plant. Let's give him a few good shots. And what we need to do is basically wail on this guy until we stun him. He is the first member of the Chimera class. Chimeras are very annoying enemies. Basically, the whole deal with these guys is hitting them until you stun them. Then, what you need to do on this guy is bloom him until he is vulnerable. Slash the fruit in the middle, and I think you can actually give it 2 slashes, and then get that 1 hit in. Bloom him, because bloom is actually his full finisher, and there you go. So finally, an enemy that doesn't have power slash is their full finisher. Upon doing that, for some reason that stone turns into something we can... Okay, you know what? I'm just not gonna question it. But before I do anything, I'm gonna slash through all of this pottery because why not? It's gonna give me things, tons of things. Goodness, I love the full astral pouch right now. Okay, so let's push this sphere down. And because it's pretty much a straight shot, if you complain about this, I have seriously no sympathy or no respect for you. Don't even complain about it. It's not hard to do. And boop. There we go. Even though that sphere is obviously incredibly light when you're pushing it, it is heavy enough to push down that button for whatever reason. And then as soon as we get in here, boom! Look at that, we got 2 more friends. Yep, 2 more Bud Ogres to fight. And by the way, nice ears. Gotta say, they must be fans of the Salt Lake Bees, the best minor league baseball team ever. Of course, I would only make that reference because I am a Utah. Okay. Excuse me, sir, I'm not going to let you attack me. So I'm going to focus on this guy for a second. Basically attack him the same way I did the last one, but with 2 power slashes and then a single hit. So I can hurry and do that before this Bud Ogre decides to encroach upon me. Get his full finisher. And thank you! Now on to the next guy. Stun him. Same freaking deal. It ain't too difficult, you know. Except for when power slash doesn't read for whatever reason. I don't know why it keeps doing that. I guess it's too early, like it hasn't registered it as a power slashable object yet, or something like that. I don't know. That's probably what it is. Anyways, hurrying on time and damage. We did good. I guess this water is shallow enough that we can actually stand in it, so thank goodness for that. Don't have to be drawing lily pads in it all the frickin' time. And then, oh my gosh, so much to be done, and so little time to do it in. No, actually, that is going to be it for this episode of Let's Play Ōkami, guys. I hope you all enjoyed it very, very much. And I will see you all in the next one.